guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my opinions on the new Disney dolls. I'm going to start with the Frozen dolls. So as I'm sure all of you are aware now, American Girl came out with Anna and Elsa collector dolls. What was this, like a couple weeks ago or something, or a week ago? And they're the ones that are like $300 because they have the little crystals and everything. And I wanted to give my opinions on them. First of all, I just want to say I have no idea why they did them as collector dolls and not playline dolls. Like, if you're going to have any Disney movie that should be a playline, it should be Frozen, because it's one of the newer ones and it's very popular with younger children, I feel like. And there's not as many collectors that are going to be looking for Frozen dolls as opposed to a more classic Disney princess like Cinderella. I can only assume they're going to release playline dolls as well. Like later, maybe next year or something. But now looking at the dolls individually, of the two characters, Elsa's my favorite character, and I really, before they came out, I really thought I would consider getting her. But after they came out, I've decided that I will not be getting her, at least this version. I just don't, like, she's so pale. I have a photo of somebody's Elsa from Kelly's American Girls on Instagram, and it's a picture of her Elsa and Rapunzel next to each other, and Elsa just looks so pale. And I understand, like, she's a very pale character, but I just feel like they took it a little too far. They could have used Blair's skin color and I think it would have been fine. To me, she just doesn't have any color. Like, she doesn't have any depth to her face just because she's so pale. And it's almost like, I don't know, like an unnatural kind of shade. But I do understand why they made her pale, because the character is very pale. But anyway, another thing is I feel like she could have been a different face mold, and this is partially just because I personally don't like the MG face mold. I've never seen it in person, so that could also be another factor. I've heard that it's way prettier if you see it in person. But I'm just not a huge fan of this face mold, so I think maybe the classic mold could have worked really well. Also, I have to say her eyebrows. Comparing her eyebrows to Rapunzel's eyebrows, I much prefer Rapunzel's over Elsa's. The way that they're arched just makes her look so mean. I don't know, I'm really not a fan of those eyebrows at all. I think that's all I have to say about Elsa. I really like her outfit. I think it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I really don't have anything to say about the outfit. I mean, it's beautiful, really. So here's some of the details of the outfit. Like I said, it is gorgeous. I think her hair looks really good. The only thing is, I have heard people say that, like, their little wisp thing right there is like gelled in place, so you can't comb it back to the rest of her hair, which I feel like makes sense, but at the same time, I know that would bother me. But I think her outfit looks so pretty. I do like her eye color, and I like how her eyeshadow is like a little bit more subtle than some of the other ones. But I think that if you were gonna do a doll that didn't have a subtle eye makeup, it would be Elsa, just because she does have more eyeshadow, I feel like. I could be remembering wrong. I like how the sequins look. The only thing is, I feel like I've heard that they fall off, but I could be making that up. I'm not entirely sure. But the details on this dress are amazing. I mean, it looks so good. With the train, the little sleeves, these things in her hair, I think look great. Her shoes look great. I mean, definitely a very pretty outfit. So moving on to Anna, she's definitely the fan favorite. I think that that's because she's not as pale and looks more accurate to the character, in my opinion. She also just looks sweeter. I don't know if that's because of the face mold, or I can't tell if the eyebrows are different, so I feel like it's the face mold. But I love her outfit again. The only thing she's really missing is the white streak, and so many people have mentioned this, but I feel like it would not have been that hard, and it would have been so iconic. But that being said, I think she's a very pretty doll, and definitely my favorite of the two, despite the fact that Elsa is my favorite character in the movie. Again, I really like her outfit. I think it looks really good. I actually have a doll-sized Anna outfit from like Amazon or something. I really like her makeup. Her freckles are so cute. Another thing about both of these dolls and the fact that they released them as collectors is they probably won't have any extra outfits, and they don't have any little accessories or anything, which I feel like was such a missed opportunity. They could have done Anna's accessories with like her bag and her everything, and then they could have done Olaf. Like, they had so many missed opportunities, and I really hope that they take advantage of those with a play line Frozen dolls. I think that they would make so much money off of those, and it would make the dolls more available to more people. I think it would also be cool to see Frozen 2 outfits, just because that's the newer movie, and that's probably the movie that a lot of kids that are into American Girl nowadays watched, like the one that they remember coming out. So again, as you guys have probably seen, they have released a new Rapunzel doll, and she's part of the play line. She is not part of the collector's edition Disney dolls. And she's the first one that we've seen that was a collector doll that became a play line doll, so we can kind of see the differences. I must say that I much prefer the collector doll outfit, and I'll put some pictures up on the screen of kind of comparing them. But I definitely prefer the collector's outfit. I think it obviously looks more expensive, and it looks better quality than this one. I think this is a great option for people that weren't able to get the collector doll, or again didn't want to pay $300 for a doll. But I feel like $135 is still a lot for a doll, and they could have done a little bit more quality than they did. But again, that might just be because like there's another thing to compare them to. I think she's really pretty though. I don't understand why they can't make her eyes green. That is probably my one physical complaint about this doll, is that her eyes are gray or turquoise, whatever that is, instead of green. Like in the movie, Rapunzel's eyes are very green, but they chose not to do that with this doll, so I don't really know why, but she's a very pretty doll. I will say that I think it's interesting that the collector's doll just had so much more hair than this doll. Like, if you compare the braid length, it's crazy. I guess the Playline doll has shorter hair because it may be more easy to manage for kids. And I mean, she still has very long hair, so it's very pretty. But I just think that it is an interesting point. But overall, I really think that she's a gorgeous doll. I really think that the MG face mold works on her because the eyebrows are softer, and I like her skin tone and her lip shade, and the dress is very pretty, even though I prefer the other dress. But those are my thoughts on her. And she did get released with some accessories. I don't think she has any outfits, which is different from the other, 3 princesses that are in the play line. I honestly have not watched the Tangled movie in a while, so I can't remember if that's because she just doesn't wear any other outfits in the movie. I feel like she does stay in that outfit for most of the time, so it might be because she genuinely doesn't wear any other outfits in the movie. But I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check. But they did release some accessories with her. I feel like $40 is way too expensive for these, but I feel like that about a lot of American Girl stuff. I like how they gave her pan and gave her Pascal. I've seen a lot of people complaining that Pascal is not a good Pascal. Like, there are better ones on Amazon and stuff, which makes sense. But I guess that's, at least he got Pascal. It does bring up an interesting point that Tiana has not gotten a frog because the rest of them have gotten their little pets, even though the frog wasn't really a pet for Tiana, but they could give her something. Anyway, I really like the painting set. I think that is really cute. The hair accessories is obviously something that could be very good for kids, because when you have a doll with that much hair, you're obviously going to want to play with it all the time. So I think that that's great that they made that. I would say the only thing is, like, maybe they could have included some more of those little flowers. But looking at the picture where it shows her braid with the flowers in it, it looks like it's enough for her hair, but I feel like they could have included more. I think it is interesting that the crown comes with the hair accessories instead of with the doll. I think that that's kind of weird, but I guess it's giving you more incentive to buy the hair accessories. So I think that is everything I have to say about the new Rapunzel doll and the Disney dolls. I'm excited to see more dolls come out. I'm really excited for Brave, or for Merida, and for Mulan, because I was looking at it the other day and they've done a lot of the princesses now, so they really, I think their next release will be like Mulan, probably a re-release Jasmine, like a playline Jasmine, and Merida. I would love that. That would be great. I'm really hoping for Merida they sell her bow and arrows separately, because I would buy that. I would buy that. And for Mulan, if they sold her like swords and stuff separately, I would buy that as well. That would be so cool. And I'm excited to see if they do Disney Playline dolls. I really hope that if they do, they change up Elsa a little bit and give Anna her white streak, even though I know that that's probably not going to happen. But that would be great. And I feel like if I personally was going to buy one of these Disney dolls, which I probably won't, but if I was going to, I honestly think that I would just wait and buy the Playline doll for me, because I am not going to be paying $300 for a doll that is the same as what I could get for $135 minus some crystals. To me, the crystals are just not that important to me. Even though, like with Rapunzel, the collector's outfit was better quality. I don't know. I think I would still just buy the Playline and maybe see if I could get the other outfit or something, but that's just my thoughts on it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!